Do you want to know?
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. And today, we're gonna make a Spanish bread which Spanish and American influence. You know, in the Philippines, we love making breads. We have a lot of traditional bread and native breads. So today, I've decided to make that Spanish bread for you. And the reason why I love breads is because my grandmother used to visit us and brought us two full bags of bread, and that's where my love of bread began. So I also remember when she was getting close to our house, she's already waving her hand and calling my name and pointing her other hand to the other hand, carrying two bags of bread, calling me that she's letting me know that she's bringing me two bags of breads because she knows how much I love the bread. So guys, I'm not an expert baker, but I believe if you have that passion and love to make, it's always gonna turn out your bread fine. So, and also here in Australia, the life here, you need to do everything on your own. That's where my life independent becomes strong and developed. So that's why I love cooking, I love making breads and everything, and that's where I started sharing my cooking and all my recipes to you. That's why I'm going to show you today on how to make that Spanish bread, a very traditional bread in the Philippines. And by knowing how to make your own bread is gonna save you a lot of money. And also, you know what ingredients you want to use. You know what you put in that bread, because most of the breads nowadays in the shops are full of sugars. At least with this kind of way, making your own bread, you can always regulate the amount of ingredients that you're gonna put in your bread. So today, let's be with me so we can make it perfectly. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the ingredients for making the Spanish bread. Breadcrumbs, dark brown sugar, caster sugar. We also have a panko breadcrumbs here for the filling. Condensed milk, plain flour, warm milk, egg, half a cup of water, unsalted butter, our instant dried yeast, and the last is, it's not here, I forgot to put, but you need at least 1 teaspoonful of salt. And also guys, you need the bread mixer, like this, a stand mixer. This is a powerful one. So this is mine. I brought this specifically for making my bread, my own bread, whenever I want to eat bread. So so that's it. So this is the hook for kneading the dough for making your bread. So that's it. That's all you need to to avoid making yourself too much tired on kneading, because if you don't have this one, you can also make the bread, but it gonna takes you to like 13 to 15 minutes for kneading only. So if you have this, it's very convenient and it's good to use because it's gonna be saving your time. Okay guys, I just want to show you, I'm using a caster sugar here because in making the bread, what I find out, it's best if you use a very fine sugar instead of the normal sugar, because in making the bread you don't have much liquid, so it's barely you can dissolve that sugar, so you better use a fine sugar. That's where I find the best one to use is the castor sugar in making the bread. It really helps a lot in dissolving that sugar when you mix all the ingredients. Okay, we're gonna start off putting our warm milk into the bowl. 1 tablespoon of castor sugar and 2 tablespoons of our instant dried yeast. Alright guys, we're gonna mix them and leave it for 10 minutes to bloom the yeast. You see, the yeast is already bloomed, so we're gonna add our egg right now. And our salted butter. And we're gonna adding half a cup first of water, and we add the 3.5 cups of plain flour. Okay guys, you see how it looks? That's supposed to be like that. The ball must be clean when you do the dough perfectly. There's no flour or anything that left on the surface of the bowl. It's all gathered together in that dough. And right now we're gonna remove our dough. Yeah. See, when you do the perfect dough and when you release it here, you'll see that there's no dough left on the hook. So that's the tendency and the indicator that you do it perfectly. Put some flour on the bench and grab your dough out from the bowl. Put some flour on your hand. And in an empty bowl, I put just a little bit of oil. And I'm gonna cover this and leave it for 2 hours. Just cover it with a cling wrap. I'm covering it with a tea towel and set this aside. And now we're going to make the Spanish bread filling. Okay guys, the dough is already rised. Look, the texture. See? See? Alright. Okay. very soft. And now we're gonna divide this dough like that. Spread the spread there. Then we start rolling it over up to the end of the dough. And now it's there. Keep rolling there to make it stick together. And push it down on that side so the filling will stick inside and close the side of this dough. Okay, we've done the making of the dough and the filling process. Now we're going to put this in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes at 180 degrees. There, our Spanish bread is ready. Okay guys, here is my Spanish bread, the finished product. The popular merienda in the Philippines that filled with buttery filling and also filled with breading crumbs that doused into a dark brown sugar that filling inside. So right now we're gonna taste it. It's actually hot. You know, when I took a bite, is a grit of sugar that crumbled into my tongue, and it's actually, I'm helplessly craving for more when you took a bite. So you better try this one, guys. It's really delicious. And at least even if I'm here in Australia, when I crave of something really, that I miss in the Philippines, a food or any kind of recipe, I can make it on my own. So here you go. That's my Spanish bread, the bread that I make for you today. And I hope you enjoy watching my video and liking my video. So thank you guys for all your support, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe in all of my videos that I'm gonna post, and share your love on my YouTube channel as well, and share it to all your friends and family. And I'm waiting for any comment that you can say about my cooking. And see you on my next vlog again. Thank you guys, and have a great night.